chimneys and junkyards. And we're having a horrible time finding a window for that car because it is a 94.
This is one of two individuals believed responsible. 21-year-old Thomas Medina. Police found him and a 15-year-old boy after receiving a report of a suspicious vehicle in the area. They also found a pellet gun and ammo. People whose cars were targeted, just grateful arrests have been made.
Commerce City never seemed like that, but it seems like it's happening more often now.
Now, car owners just wondering if they'll get restitution.
Medina and the juvenile now facing multiple counts of criminal mischief. Medina himself also facing a possible charge of contributing to the delinquency of a minor. In Commerce City, Lance Hernandez, Denver 7.
So much damage. Thank you, Lance. Well, tonight, a Denver police officer is accused of sexually assaulting a woman he'd taken on a date. Officer Johnny Leon Alvarez met the victim last month when she called police to help with a domestic violence situation. She agreed to a date Thursday night. Now, she told officers after the date, Leon Alvarez took her home and assaulted her. The victim's roommate told police their Ring doorbell camera showed the victim saying goodnight and then Leon Alvarez following her inside. The roommate heard her say no and stop multiple times. Leon Alvarez has been with Denver police since 2018. He is bonded out of jail tonight, but is suspended without pay pending the outcome of the investigation.
A woman ice climbing outside Ouray becomes the first person killed in a Colorado avalanche this year. Here's a look at the aftermath of that slide. It happened around 10:30 this morning, just south of Ouray. State avalanche officials say a falling block of ice triggered the slide, which then buried and killed 44-year-old Van Little of Seattle. Let's take a live look outside at our MLK weekend weather on a perfect day for headed up to the mountains or marching downtown. We just had to show you this too. We captured this incredible video of tonight's sunset from our rooftop camera.
Let's check it out with Katie LaSalle. Katie, we got the stock show in town, but certainly not stock show weather.
Oh, it is 45 was our high today. The winds have calmed down. It was a pretty pleasant Saturday across the board. We'll continue to see some cold conditions tonight. Temperatures outside right now are in the low 20s, downtown Denver through Centennial. Arvada currently at 21 degrees, and it's 18 in Evergreen. We'll drop down to a low of 22. So it won't be as cold as what we started off this morning with. We reached a low of 12 early on Saturday, but your weather headlines moving forward. We're expecting some warmer weather over the next few days. A high near 50 expected in Denver tomorrow, and then a minor storm system is set to roll back into the state come the middle of the week. We'll talk more about what that means for some mountain snow coming up in just a few.
We'll see you in a bit. Thank you, Katie. Well, the impeachment trial of President Trump will resume on Monday. And tonight, the president's legal team filed a formal response to the Senate summons. That response calls the two articles of impeachment, quote, constitutionally invalid and a dangerous attack on the right of the American people to freely choose their president. Tonight, the Senate also released a document laying out their case for why President Trump should be removed from office.
10,000 people packed the streets around the Capitol for the 4th annual Women's March today. This march started back in 2017 after President Trump's inauguration to send a message to his administration. And while the numbers are down this year, the movement is evolving to focus on the bigger picture.
Very much has evolved. What started as a protest against Trump, we are turning it into something that is more positive and hopefully more sustainable.
Organizers say they plan to have more events later this year once the weather warms up.
A special ceremony at Pepsi Center today. Before their game, the Colorado Avalanche honored Kendrick Castillo, the student who was shot and killed in last year's STEM school shooting.
One student, Kendrick Castillo, historically stood between good and evil that day. Kendrick is remembered by friends and family as a selfless, gentle lover of all people.
Kendrick's parents dropped the ceremonial puck for the face-off for fallen officers game. Kendrick was named an honorary hero for that game. Well, ready to face the sharks.
We are speaking with the Colorado business soon to pitch on Shark Tank about a different kind of snack.
Plus, buried in more than 2 feet of snow. We'll show you who woke up to their cars completely covered in fresh powder.
Yo, dog, I got my mic on and I moved it down my tie so it's not so loud for you. All right, all right.
Welcome back. Well, cue the Jaws theme. A Colorado snack company is taking on the sharks.
Boulder-based Ancient Ingrained Snack Company will be featured on Shark Tank tomorrow, and they'll be pitching their Kapop snacks, which they say are like chips, but they're popped. Founder David Finkel says he wanted something that was both healthy and tasted great.
We launched a product that was crunchy, delicious. We have 3 simple ingredients. We're just ancient grains, oil, and seasoning that you'd find in your pantry, and that actually tastes delicious.
And you can already find Kapop snacks at Safeway, Whole Foods, and other stores. You can watch them try to win their